Good morning students. Welcome to biology class and I think and you all people wrote your exams neatly, and today's session we are going to be discussed about the last exam paper discussion, and some students did some mistakes and that mistakes and what was the correct exact answer and which you will be wrote, you may get the full marks. In this session I am going to be tell to you each and every question I am going to be discussed. Today's session we will be start. Yes, actually the paper is going to be containing having 25 marks, and in the first Roman is having 5 into 1 means 5 marks. Each question carries 1 mark. That will be short answers, that will be one word answers, or it will be a logical questions. Now I am going to be entering the first question and we are going to be discuss the first Roman. First Roman 5 into 1, that is equals to 5 marks. In that first question I am going to be discussed now. Which type of bacterium are helpful to promote the formation of curd? For the formation of curd, which type of bacterium is going to be included? We already discussed at the time of microorganisms. The different types of microorganisms are present in a milk. When we are going to be heated, at that time that all the germs, bad germs are going to be killed at the 60 to 70 degree centigrade. And if you want to curd, you should add the previous day's milk in the curd. In the previous day's curd, what will be present? Lactobacillus. Lactobacillus. Yes. When we are going to be adding these lactobacillus, the milk is going to be turned into curd. Yes, this was the correct answer for first question. And now second question. If disease carrying microbe or enters into our body, the body produces what? If anything, generally we will take the cold. Some people are having cold, besides when they are sitting besides you, they will sneeze, they will cough. First day, second day, you may not get any infection because your body is having to produce the antibodies. Antibodies. Second one answer is antibodies. And next, third one. Guess me, who am I? I am the carrier of Plasmodium vivax parasite and causing the diseases X. Which here and causing the diseases X. X is who we should form. So guess me. X is asking you. Guess me and disease also, and you should tell the disease also. Here X is female Anopheles mosquito, and this female Anopheles mosquito is going to be causes the which disease? Malaria. These two answers are there, we may get the mark. For each, for half mark, we may get the 1 mark. Okay. And next, tell the common preservatives which are used to preserve jams and squeezes. What are the common preservatives? Two chemicals are there. The whole chemical method, two preservatives. That is nothing but the sodium benzoate, sodium metabisulfate. Sodium benzoate, sodium metabisulfate. Yes, these two are the chemicals going to be used to preserve the jams and squeezes. And next, fifth question. I am going to helpful for nitrogen fixation. Can you guess me, students? Who is here? And also, which type of plant root nodules where I will be appear. Where you will be appear? Yes, answer is rhizobium and leguminous plants. Fifth one. Who here have rhizobium? And in which plants it will be appear? Leguminaceae plants. Leguminous plants. Rhizobium, leguminous plants. These two are going to be helpful for the nitrogen fixation. Yes. This was the first Roman students, and here one more internal marks are there. Further internal question. What is there? Which scientist discovered the bacterium? Who discovered the bacterium? And which causes anthrax diseases? That the answer is Robert Koch. Robert Koch was the scientist discovered the Bacillus anthracis, which is going to be causes the anthrax disease. This was the first Roman students, and next second Roman we are going to be discuss now. Yes, second Roman. Second Roman carries 15 marks. 5 into 3 into 5. Each question carries 3 marks. Yes. Now, the sixth question is match the following. The scientist Alexander Fleming. Alexander Fleming, what he discovered? Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin. Alexander discovered penicillin. And next, Louis Pasteur discovered what? Louis Pasteur discovered fermentation. Yes. And next, Edward Jenner. Edward Jenner discovered the vaccine for smallpox. Vaccine for smallpox. Yes, these was the correct answers. And next, seventh question. Explain the nitrogen cycle neatly with diagram. You should draw the diagram of the nitrogen cycle and that how the soil is going to be convert the nitrogen into nitrates. Nitrates you should be right, and again it will be taken by the plants, and from plants to animals, animals to we are eating, and again when we are going to be urinate, excrete, that the compounds will be mixed with soil. When the dead organisms and dead plants is going to be killed, at that time again the nitrogen compounds will be goes to the soil. This was the nitrogen cycle. If you explain these points and you should draw that the cycle of the nitrogen cycle, you may get the 3 marks. Or you are having this internal question, right? Discuss the disease causing microorganisms in plants. We discussed with the table citrus and the tobacco mosaic disease, red rot disease, yellow disease. This was the table. You should be write it. If you write the table, you may get the 3 marks. Next, 8th question. Explain the manure activity. Why it decomposed in part A? Why it is not decomposed in part B? Part D. Yes. We did this activity in your home also, students. You need to be explain that activity, the aim, procedure, principle and conclusion. If you wrote all these steps with the help of the 2 parts diagrams, you may get the 3 marks. Yes. And next, 9th question. Can microorganisms be seen with the naked eyes? If not, how can you see them? You can see that microorganisms with your eyes? No, we cannot be seen with our naked eyes. That is the half answer. And we can be seen only with the help of microscope. Yes, with these 2 points are there, you may get the 3 marks. Yes. Next, 10th question. Discuss 5 sentences of usefulness of microorganisms in our lives. We discuss so many uses about the microorganisms. You can write the few sentences about these microorganisms can be helpful for world environment cleanup, and microorganisms like yeast and are going to be helpful for the preparation of bakery items. Microorganism like lactobacillus is helpful for the curd preparation, and microorganisms like penicillin fungus is going to be helpful for the antibiotic, and the microorganisms can be also helpful for preparation of vaccines and medicines. These are the, and one more thing, microorganisms are also helpful for the increasing the nitrogen fixation. Example, rhizobium. These are the few sentences. If you will be right among these sentences 5, you may get the 3 marks. And next, and the last Roman, that question 5 into 1, 5 marks. If you wrote that answer, you may get the 5 marks. Here, internal choices there. Yes, first, 11th question, A. Discuss the types of food preservatives neatly, step by step, and explain each of them. You need to be write the food preservatives chemical method. How many types of preservatives are there? What are they? Now you should write them. By adding the chemical method, using the oil or vinegar, or you can add the salt, and you may adding the sugar, heat treatment, that is fermentation, or packing, that is storage, and drying. These are the methods you will be wrote step by step, and by using these chemical names, you may get the 5 marks. Yes, students. Or you may write this question also. What is microorganism? Micro means small. The organisms which cannot be seen with our naked eyes, that organisms are called as microorganisms. And explain the 5 major types of microorganisms neatly with the help of diagrams. You should explain the 5 types: bacteria, algae, protozoa, fungi, virus. Among these 5 types, you should write at least 2 where the location will be present and where you may see. After that, we will be discussed. Bacteria is going to be differentiated into shapes, sizes and number, and these protozoa, these are all the diagrams you should be drawn. Then only you may get the 5 marks. That's why I told you, please practice the diagrams also. If you will complete these and all the question with the help of diagrams and explain the microorganisms, you may get the 5 marks. Yes, children, I hope so many people where they did the mistake means they mistake in the third question, female anopheles mosquito. They get the confusion. Female anopheles mosquito may carries the malaria parasite or dengue parasite. Please check by yourself. And these 5th question, rhizobium bacteria, leguminaceae plants. Don't be get confused. Please again recall it. And you should be remember the chemicals used in the preparation of food preservatives also. And today's the class is going to be completed, children, and tomorrow's session we will be start with the lesson, that is nothing but the next lesson. Okay, thank you, children.